Hey everybody, it's Jason with Parallel Reality coming back with you here today with an article from Red State dated October 19th. It's entitled Top Secret U.S. Documents on Israel's Plans for Retaliation Appear on a Tehran-Linked Social Media Platform. Don't you love the way that we treat our allies? I mean, number one. And number two is, does anybody remember that there's like a whole ring of Iran spies in our government right now? In fact, if you look up the name Rob Malley, who I'm sure we're going to be seeing in this article, he was someone, I can't remember what his exact role was, but Biden had him in power somewhere. I can't remember what it was, but he's suspended right now without pay because of this sort of stuff, of passing around secrets and everything to Iran. So let's go ahead and get into this, because this could be a problem. It says a Telegram account with ties to the Tehran regime posted highly classified U.S. intelligence about Israel's plans for retaliation against Iran on Friday. The Middle East Spectator included a report by the Department of Defense detailing operations carried out in recent days at several Israeli Air Force bases, including the transfer of advanced munitions that the report said were intended for attacks on Iran. According to CNN, one person in the intelligence community confirmed the authenticity of the documents, thereby raising the level of seriousness of the breach. And this must be what they are, but I'm going to skip over that. And then this is the writer of this particular article. It says in his embedded tweet here, it says, great, now U.S. top secret documents are appearing on a Tehran-run Telegram site, and some Nimrod in the IC confirmed to CNN that the documents are authentic. Wonderful. So it says, this is how Middle East Spectator describes the sequence of events, keeping in mind that this is a regime-owned account. It says, Middle East Spectator is an open-source news aggregator. We are independent journalists and are not tied to any government entity or organization. On Friday morning at approximately 1:15 a.m. Tehran time, one of our acquaintances received, through an anonymous source on Telegram who refused to identify himself, two highly classified U.S. intelligence documents regarding preparations by the Zionist regime for an attack on the Islamic Republic of Iran. So first, if you're saying that, like these guys are saying we are independent journalists and not tied, but you're saying Zionist, which again is not an insult, so try again, pals. Well, I hate to break it to you, but you guys are absolutely a regime-owned account. Okay, so nice try there. Anyway, let's continue with what they had to say. It says, we have no connection to the original leaker. We are not aware of his identity. We also have no knowledge of the alleged authenticity of the documents. And furthermore, we assume that the documents had been floating around some or elsewhere on Telegram, making them a part of the public domain. We reject attempts by various Zionist and American media outlets to intimidate the reporters of Middle East Spectator, who are exercising their full and inalienable rights of press freedom. Free Palestine. Yeah, you guys are so impartial. Yeah, we are independent journalists. Yeah, free Palestine from Hamas. That's what it should end with. Okay, you absolute spoons. So the information was from one of the most compartmented areas, the so-called Five Eyes, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, and the United Kingdom. This information was not shared with NATO or with regional allies. The Biden regime is trying to downplay the significance, but is not doing a great job. Another U.S. official said, these two documents are bad, but not horrible. The concern is if there are more. And given the leaks from this administration, and specifically in regards to Israel, and they're all pro-Iran, I would say, yeah, there probably are more. It says relations between Netanyahu and the White House are already tenuous, with Israel holding back on sharing its plans with Washington for fear that they will be leaked to Iran by Iran-friendly and Israel-hostile staffers. I say there's, again, an extremely good chance of that happening. Both the Obama and Biden administrations have shown such deference to Iran that many suspect they were seated with Iranian agents or sympathizers. I think it's already been proven and related. It just says all these different things. I'm just going to read these off here for all these different articles that you can click on. But just to give you an idea here, it says, what was the role of the Iranian spy ring in the U.S. government in the intelligence blunder with Hamas? And then why is alleged Iranian operative Ariane Tabatabai still working in the Pentagon? Then, defense official with frequent White House visits and known Iranian ties has a link to Kamala Harris. Another article says State Department IG says disgraced former Iran envoy Robert Malley, the name I mentioned before, had top secret access and no clearance. And then it says House votes to pull salary of shady former Biden special envoy to Iran, Rob Malley. Okay, so that was his title, Special Envoy to Iran. Another one says congressional Republicans find evidence Biden's Iran envoy downloaded and shared classified docs. So, yeah, to say that there's a little bit of a problem here is an understatement, it seems. Then the article comes back and says Obama's deputy national security advisor and failed young adult novelist Ben Rhodes was denied a security clearance for nearly a year over issues that have never been fully explained but were rumored to center around his relationship with the Iranian government. And by the way, this guy, Ben Rhodes, his actual nickname, if you go look it up inside the Obama administration, and I'm not even slightly kidding when I say this, it was Hamas. Okay? Go look it up if you don't believe me. So that should tell you what side this guy's on. He's effed up. We'll just leave it at that. So finally, finishing off this article, says odds are that if Tehran leaked these documents, that they would be a sign that A, Tehran has a lot more intelligence on Israel's plans, B, they are leaking it now to try to throw off Israel's planning cycle, and C, we have a highly placed Iranian mole somewhere in the intelligence community. And this is why when Trump comes in, he just needs to fire everybody. Get rid of them. You should be able to strike down all these people. Get rid of them. Get them out of the role. The roles that they have, I should say, not just the role. That doesn't mean anything. But yeah, I just think this is really, really bad. I guarantee Biden's not going to do a damn thing about it, as Trump said in their debate. Like, he hasn't fired anybody, and I doubt he's going to start now. I mean, even that Rob Malley guy is just suspended. He's not actually fired. He didn't lose his job or anything. And so hopefully Trump can come in and clean house and maybe actually start charging some people, because this is bad. You don't do this to your allies, regardless of what you think about the situation out there or not. You don't do this to your friends, okay? So let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.